What's going on, guys? This is FallofResistance back again with something a little bit different this time. I'm going to be reviewing the Sony PlayStation 4. So first off, I had this system for about 3 months now and have used it pretty extensively. So what we're going to start off with is the controller. We're going to start off with the good first. The controller is a vast improvement over the DS3 controller, which stands for DualShock 3 if you don't know. It has a nice grip on the back of it, and if you're like me and you get a little palm sweat whenever you're playing, a long session of whatever game it might be, it helps to keep your hands from sliding off and everything. And I also like how they fixed the triggers. The triggers now face up instead of down like before. The thumbsticks are also incredible. They have a slight indentation in them, and I feel it helps better with games like COD and Battlefield without having to get anything like a control freak. The button feedback is also a plus. Whenever you click the X, O, and square and triangle buttons, they give you a good kind of click feedback from them. Now we have to start off with the bad. The light stays on all the time, and I feel that you would have a longer battery life if you could turn it off now and again. I feel like it would last longer, and people have found out ways to turn it off, and it does last a little bit longer, but you have to mod your controller to do so. And I also don't really like the gamepad in the center being so large and right smack dab in the middle, because if you try to click the option button, which is the former start button on the DualShock 3 controller, and it works exactly the same, then for me I click the gamepad as well a lot, which can actually, if you're playing a game like Assassin's Creed 4, then the gamepad actually does do things. It has features. Next, we're going to start with the hardware. So the first launch consoles come with 500 gigs of hard drive space, and you can exchange that out for other hard drive, and you can also exchange that for a solid state drive. It has 8 gigabytes of unified RAM in it. It has an AMD CPU and a Radeon GPU. On the back, it has an HDMI out, an auxiliary socket, an optical audio out, and an Ethernet socket. And on the front, it has 2 USB connectors. The software. The new interface is fantastic. It's fast and agile. I can be in-game, click the button, go to the home screen, quickly type a message to a friend, and then click the PS button and get right back into the game. And games download extremely fast in the PSN store. Trophies and messages, both which were terrible on the PS3, both load pretty quickly. When you plug in your mic into your controller, you don't have to go into the settings anymore to get it to come through your headset. It asks who's using it. As soon as you plug it in, you say who's using it, and it immediately works, and you can do your thing, go play Call of Duty, go play this game or that game. It has a recording software, but you can't upload to YouTube, but you can upload to Facebook and Twitter. It can live stream to Twitch or Ustream. The party chat is pretty awesome. We have been asking for that for years. People who played on the PlayStation 3, that was one of the big drawbacks of the PlayStation 3. The Xbox 360 had party chat where you can talk across games. You don't necessarily have to be in the same game, and it is awesome that they finally brought that to the PlayStation 4. And one PlayStation membership on your PS4 and all your accounts on your system can play multiplayer on game. And now for the bad. You have to have PlayStation Plus to play multiplayer games like Call of Duty, Battlefield 4, things like that. Games have to be installed on your system before you can play them. Although this is pretty fast, for me it's about 10 to 15 minutes. It is a little bit of a pain in the ass to just have to install as soon as you get a game. If you're like me, you want to play a game as soon as you get it, and with this you really can't. Instead of being able to put the games in a folder like you used to, they are all across the home screen. You can't have Netflix as an app on your home screen. It is kept in the TV and video folder. So they do have the option to make folders, but we the consumers cannot make it. They made it for us. You can only record with an HDMI splitter and your capturing software right now due to HDCP. Now, Sony did say they were going to fix this in Q1 of this year, but we just don't know when that will be, if ever. Sony has said that they were going to do stuff, and they've never done it. There aren't really many games right now, and that will sort itself out, but the games that you can get with this console, you can also get with the Xbox One. Killzone Shadowfall, you can't get with the Xbox One. I feel that the PlayStation 4 has better graphics on the games that are across both platforms. You can get them on the Xbox One if you so choose, and the Xbox One has 2 console releases out that are exclusive to Xbox One, and that is Dead Rising 3 and Forza. Overall, I'd give the PlayStation 4 a solid 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 out of 10 if some of the features that were bad were fixed. And that's just simply if you could record without a splitter, make my job a little bit easier. You could make folders to put the games into so it's not spread out across your entire screen. And there was an option to cut off the light off the controller. If they fix these things, it would be a perfect 10 out of 10. Drop a like, guys, if you like this. Share it with your friends. Let me know if you'd like to see more hands-on footage with the PlayStation 4. Have a great day.